Hello everybody, welcome to LLB Society. This is Dr. Hariri, the founder and administrator of LLB Society, which is a bilingual academy of English and Farsi. This time I'm going to give a presentation on one of our services, Persian Forums or Farsi Forums for non-Persian speakers. So as you can see, the title reads Best Persian Forum for Non-Persian Speakers 15 plus forums, and you can also study and access this article with the link provided with you in the description area. Just go to the description area of this video in our YouTube channel, right down or below, and then you will click on the link and you will see this article, and here is the table of contents. So first of all, and again, actually, I'm going to use my highlights and notes to focus on the main parts of this presentation. What is a forum? And so a forum, a web forum, actually can promote peer assessment and social presence in online learning environments. As a matter of fact, a forum is an asynchronous channel of communication where teachers and students can interact asynchronously with each other to just learn from each other and also respond to each other's comments and provide each other with feedback. So why use Persian Forum to learn Farsi? So if you're a Farsi learner and if you're going to learn Farsi or Persian, make sure that our Persian forums can help you tremendously because of their following points. So Persian learners, we just give them this chance to exchange their questions and answers in interaction with each other. And it means that Farsi students can learn from each other and not necessarily from Persian teachers. That is to say, we're going to provide you with an active community so that you can develop something which is called social autonomy or interdependency, the ability to learn from each other in a very interactive and natural way. So the other point is that not only can you participate in actually Persian forums, you can also participate or attend our chat rooms to practice Farsi. Participate in Persian forums can develop, as I say, interdependency or social autonomy taking place in asynchronous channels of communication. So the other part or heading, Persian Forum and asynchronous learning. I briefly explained that, but here is more detail. You don't need to be a registered member at LLB Society to view the stream of activities between our Persian learners and teachers. However, you need to be a registered member to leave comments and replies in our Persian forums and also comment forums, because we do also have comment forums linked to any post or Persian lesson. And lack of a standard Persian forum. As a matter of fact, we have noticed that in popular languages such as English, German, French, Spanish, there are tons of forums, as a matter of fact, if not millions. However, when it comes to Farsi, I have not seen standard and reliable Persian forums that are active, or let's say that are kept active. And because of that, it is extremely, as I said, difficult to find standard Persian discussion boards and forums that are actively supported by a large community of knowledgeable and active Persian teachers. And we decided to fill in this gap. And because of that, the professional team of our Persian teachers and content developers at LLB Society knows both English and Farsi equally well. Therefore, non-Persian speakers can pose their Persian questions in either English or Farsi. And as I said, we decided to just fill in this gap, which is so noticeable. And well, I think, and our team thinks, that we have been pretty successful in that. And a good testimony to that is that within less than 1 year since the installation of our Persian Forum, we have had up to or more than 500 replies in our Persian forums. So Persian comment forums for Farsi learners. As you can see in this photo or image, our comment forums support both text and voice commenting system. So you can find an interactive comment forum at the bottom of each Persian lesson at a Little Bit Society, so that, for example, if you have any question about that particular lesson, you can leave either text or voice comments. You can ask us Persian questions about the exact Farsi lesson linked to the comment form or comment box. And as I said previously, our comment boxes or forms support both text and voice comment functionalities. So for text, you can practice writing, it's clear, and for voice, you can practice speaking asynchronously. And here is actually a screenshot I've taken from our comment form dating back to a couple of years ago, of course. And our current comment form looks more modern and stylish these days. And I've called it Roundtable, and as a matter of fact, I have theorized and developed this activity Roundtable. I'm going to give you more information about that. Actually, some of our posts, some of our posts and Persian lessons have had up to 100 comments and replies. And for example, in this photo, you can see there are 3 comments and replies. And it could have up to or even more than 100, and it shows that actually our lessons are really interactive, and there is so much communication and interaction between students and also students to teachers going on in our lessons and comment forums, and we are learning from each other in both Farsi and English. So essay writing in Persian forums. So you can easily and enjoyably practice essay or composition writing in Farsi in our Persian Writing Practice Forum. So we have a particular forum to practice writing in Farsi, and if you just click on that, you will find it very easily. And remember, the link to this article is provided for you in the description area. So as a Persian student or member at a Little Bit Society, you can attend our Farsi Forums unlimitedly during your monthly subscription or membership. For example, you can create an unlimited number of new topics in our Persian forums, because there's a difference between Persian forums and also comment forums. Comment forums are linked to any Persian lesson. So for each lesson, there is a comment forum. But that's not the case for Persian forums. Persian forums are independently organized, and for example, Persian students could initiate their stream of activities by, for example, posting their questions and creating new topics. So also, let me see. Through trial and, for example, you can also practice grammar and polish up and brush up your grammar knowledge in Farsi by making mistakes in your writing in our comment forums and also forums. And through trial and error, we will correct you and you will learn from your mistakes. You can learn from your mistakes because of all your Persian mistakes and errors on Persian grammar, vocabulary, etc. will be corrected accurately and in depth. Persian storytelling in Persian forums. Persian storytelling. And it goes on like this. Our English and Farsi learners are encouraged to use their creativity to finish open-ended stories in both English and Farsi. So we will give you some unfinished stories in both Farsi and English, and then actually you are supposed to put an end to that or just make a contribution. Open-ended storytelling is an ideal practice for using new vocabulary in context. Furthermore, this educational activity is carried out interactively. That is, for example, one student just adds one paragraph to the unfinished story, and the other student actually will add another one, and it goes on and on like this. And so it shows that this activity must be quite interactive. Our Farsi and English students are not supposed to put an end to the stories too abruptly. And because of that, actually, they rely on each other to complete the unfinished or open-ended story, and which is called interdependency. Using tags to classify Persian Forum. So, we are using tags to classify over 4,000 English and Persian lessons and Farsi forums as well. And with accurate tagging, you can access related lessons and also topics in forums to further your study and expand your learning. So, as a matter of fact, so far we have had over 2,000 tags classifying over 4,000 English and Persian lessons. The following are among the most popular tags used in the topics of our Persian forums with English translation. So, for example, if you just click on any one of these, you will find related posts and lessons in our Persian forums. Animals or hayvanat, education or tahsil, and free time, وقت آزاد, hobbies or سرگرمی, jobs, شغلها, kindness, مهربانی, سبک زندگی or lifestyle, داستانهای فارسی or Persian stories, studying یا مطالعه, writing practice, انشای فارسی or composition or essay writing. So if you just click on any one of these tags, remember these are tags, you will find related lessons and posts in our Persian forums. So, Persian Conversation in Farsi Forums. We use content-based instruction or CBI to develop interesting and engaging content in both English and Persian. So, the same approach, that is CBI, is also employed in creating interesting and thought-provoking topics in our Persian forums. These interesting topics in our forums can definitely trigger ideal conversations in Farsi, both in our online Farsi classes and a synchronous Persian learning system, because we provide learning, let's say, systems in Farsi, both synchronously, that is in our live classes, and asynchronously, with the help of asynchronous system of learning Farsi without necessarily attending Persian classes. So the implementation of asynchronous learning and flipped learning, so you can just study more if you just click on these terms. Particularly the round table activity developed and proposed by Dr. Muhammad Hussein Hariri, as that is me. For example, if you want to have more information about Roundtable, you just click on that. The founder of LLB Society can make you independent of online Persian classes if you are an adult learner and also your proficiency level in Farsi is above elementary. So let me give you some information. If you are an adult Persian learner and also your proficiency is not elementary, it means that it is above elementary, then we highly recommend asynchronous learning in Farsi to you with on free trial. We guarantee all your learning needs in Farsi will be 100% satisfied asynchronously without any live classes because of the following. So, let me give you some cogent, convincing reasons. 1. You can interact with your Persian teacher by exchanging text and voice messages without any limitation during your monthly membership. 2. You can access over 400 Persian lessons with video tutorials taught on the premise of flipped learning. So we have already taught all of the 400 Persian lessons, and they come with videos, so you can study them and watch the videos. You can try our Persian learning subscription plan free before registration to make sure it is suitable for you. So to just claim your free trial, just contact us and try it free. All right, student portfolio assessment in Persian Forum. So to implement portfolio assessment in our bilingual academy, we have been using one of the forums in which Persian learners and teachers can interact with each other asynchronously. And actually, the assigned Persian materials and resources on the part of the teacher, and also the completed task on the part of the Farsi learners. So we assign you some materials in that forum, that is portfolio assessment, and then you as the student, Persian student, actually try to complete the tasks, for example, giving a lecture or studying a story, or trying to orally represent a short story in Farsi or something, any other task. So we assign you, and then this is our responsibility to assign you something without necessarily depending on any class. And then you as the student try to complete the task or prepare yourself for the upcoming tasks in Farsi. And then actually it goes on, and we keep record of all of those assigned activities and responsibilities and tasks, and actually your contribution. So everything is recorded, as a matter of fact. Therefore, you are able to track your progress. Portfolio assessment can help our Persian learners track their own progress in learning Farsi from the time they start becoming a student in our academy to any point of time, because all of their educational activities are recorded, including their comments, replies, attended forums, topics, publishing articles, posts, and the like. So remember, our Persian forums, as a matter of fact, are just one part of our Persian services, and they are aimed at supplementing actually our education system, particularly live classes in Farsi. And fortunately, all of our Farsi learners are quite satisfied with our activities, our engagement, and the stream of activities going on in our forums. Remember, you can always try everything at A Little Bit Society, and if they turn out to be satisfactory to you, you can just become a fully registered student. Remember, Farsi is my mother tongue, and my English is not that bad, so I can easily communicate with you either in Farsi or English, and also the other students and teachers, the other teachers and let's say colleagues of mine at A Little Bit Society are also fluent in English. Thank you so much for your attention. Take care of yourself, and see you in our next video. Bye bye everybody. Khuda Hafiz.